Today we're going to be going over several principles of good running form. Not meant to be an exhaustive list or in-depth, but hopefully enough to get you started. Point number one, you want to land as close to as possible below your center of mass. So the point of loading is the point where you start to put weight on the foot that's landing. You want that point to be as small as possible. In this picture where he's reaching forward with a leg, there's a bit too much space in between that point of loading. So instead of reaching out with the foot and absorbing a lot of shock from the knee with the leg out in front of you, instead you want to be moving along with your leg landing as close to below you as possible. How much time your foot stays on the ground between the foot strike where you touch the ground and toe off where you're pushing off the ground. That is the ground contact time. You want to shorten that amount of time as much as possible by shortening the first part of your stride, the part where you're absorbing shock from the foot strike to the part where you're below your center of mass. As you're spending less time absorbing shock in front of you and spending less time with your foot on the ground, you should then be able to pull the leg through quicker than you were before, which leads to faster turnover. The rule of thumb is to aim for above 180 steps per minute while you're running hard on flat ground. It may be a little different when you're jogging or running up a hill. Our fourth point is standing tall. The first way people don't stand tall is to lean forward excessively from the hips. Either this comes from inflexible hips not able to get full extension without bending forward, or from weak abs. You also want to avoid excessive knee bend. This either comes from reaching too far ahead of your center of mass or from weakness in the body not able to absorb shock with less knee bend. So you want to stand tall with the knee and with the hips. So to put it all together, as you're landing closer to below your center of mass, you should be spending less time absorbing shock, leading to shorter ground contact time. Then with shorter ground contact time, you should be getting your leg off the ground quicker, leading to faster turnover. And as you're landing closer to below your center of mass, you should also need less knee bend, which will help you stand tall. And as long as you have strong abs and flexible enough hips, you should also be able to stand tall from the hip and not lean forward too much. Hope this was helpful for you. In future videos, we'll talk more about running form and the things you can do to help yourself improve.